question. Has anyone seen the 1926 silent film The Mountain Eagle, directed by Alfred Hitchcock? No? Nah, me neither. That's because this is just one of countless films which is officially listed as lost, meaning that no one alive today has ever seen it and that no known copies of it are in existence. You see, back before our enlightened age of digital, where all our information was stored to be grabbed at a moment's notice, films would go missing for lots and lots of reasons. One of the main reasons was fires, funnily enough, due to the fact that film was made of nitrate, which is a highly flammable substance. There was a huge fire in 1924 in the Universal Pictures lot. The Film Foundation claims that half of all American films made before 1950 and over 90% of films made before 1929 are lost forever and will never be seen by anyone today. This is made up of what they estimate to be between 80 and 90% of silent films. There's estimates that 80 to 90% of all silent films ever made are we will never see them. I could honestly do a whole video on the films that we will never see in our lifetime due to the fact that they just simply don't exist anymore. However, I'm not going to talk about that today. Today I'm going to talk about an experimental science fiction film that is quite frankly guaranteed to be a masterpiece. It was written by John Malkovich, directed by Robert Rodriguez, and starring John
Malkovich.
I am of course talking about the film 100 Years, the movie you will never see. Now, as I said, it's supposed to be an experimental science fiction film, and that's pretty much all that we know about it. It's all been kept very, very hush-hush. We've only been told about 3 of the cast members. John Malkovich is going to be playing the protagonist. That's the official casting, the male protagonist. I'm going to mess this up, but Shuya Chang, please tell me I got that right. Well, Shuya Chang will be playing the female, I really hope I got that right, will be playing the female protagonist, and Marko Zaror, my goodness, I'm assuming that's right, Marko Zaror, he will be playing the antagonist. Like I said, this a bona fide masterpiece we have in our hands here, people. Now, in 2015, Malkovich and Rodriguez announced to the world that they had teamed up with Louis XIII Cognac, owned by Remy Martin, to create a film inspired by the 100 years that it takes to make a bottle of Louis XIII Cognac, and is due to be released on November 2115. But who will attend the premiere, I hear you ask? How will they attend the premiere? How will they know that they have to attend the premiere? Where is the film being kept? Well, the film is being kept in a high-tech safe in France, the likes of which Danny Ocean himself could only dream of penetrating. It's being kept behind bulletproof glass as well, because apparently drive-by shootings on film canisters are notorious in the town of Cognac. As far as who's invited to the premiere, 1,000 guests have been invited, including obviously Malkovich and Rodriguez. They have both received a pair of tickets made of metal for the film premiere, which will take place in November 2115. The idea is that they will pass this down to their offspring, their descendants, people of their choosing, I assume their children. The safe that the film is being kept in was shown to the 2016 Cannes Film Festival crowd and a few other people before it was carted back to Cognac in the Louis XIII cellars. Now, as I said, the film is due to be a bona fide... Pharrell Williams is doing the soundtrack. I mean, Jesus Christ. Pharrell Williams is doing the soundtrack. It stars and is written by John Malkovich and directed by Robert Rodriguez. Robert Rodriguez is pretty solid, to be honest. The worst filmmaking decision that Robert Rodriguez ever made was becoming friends with Quentin Tarantino. But I digress. These are all heavy... And Pharrell Williams... Pharrell Williams. The plot of the film has been kept tightly under wraps, and a few teasers have been released, which I implore you to go and watch. Like I said, it's a masterpiece in the making. What we do know is that it's a short film. Rodriguez did state in a 2019 interview, I was making several short films for I'm not going to do the accent. I was making several short films for them, and I finished that one first. We shot that one first. I thought that was going to be a commercial or something. And then I showed them the movie and they said, yeah, that's great. That's the one we lock away. And I said, what? That's the one you lock away? What about the other one with the future? No. that's the commercial. So yeah, very interesting, all very hush-hush. I just thought I would share that with you all. Ta-ta and farewell.
Ta-ta and farewell.
So I guess getting in the